In 2003, a movie called Dreamcatcher was released. It's the story of a group of friends that includes a character named Duddits who has physical challenges and what appears to be mental ones, until it's discovered that this sweet person is really an alien hiding in a human body, which he hasn't quite figured out how to use, and it's really too small for his big heart and soul. This always intrigued me, as the moment you figure this out, your entire perception changes. All you needed was a little information. I read a story the other day where the author spoke of how she was overly responsible for taking care of her family by the time she was 10, and how this made her feel that she deserved grown up privileges by the time she was 12. Another perception shifts. I look back and saw this pattern in more than one person I know. I just never looked at it that way. There's a young person who periodically shows up at our performances. I'm convinced she's an angel in human skin. She obviously has some special needs, yet she can immediately pick up the nuances of any song and will dance and sing along in an unbelievably beautiful voice. Her person in charge supplies her with flowers, friendship bracelets, stickers, and such, which she lovingly gives out to children. She's in love with life on this planet. Is she a Duddits? Does that change the way you look at or treat her? Can she save the world like he did? Think about your perception of things. How can a little more information change the way you look at the world? How can knowing one story help you to have more empathy for another? We live in a very multicultural neighborhood. All ages, all colors, all financial levels. I love to sit on my porch swing and hear the music of different languages. I long for the beautiful posture and carriage of our African neighbors. I'm charmed by the three Hispanic girls who like to sit on our steps and fuss over each other's hair and makeup during their lunch hour. I enjoy conversations with our neighbor who has a very different view of the world than I do when he walks his dog. I'm delighted by the homeless guy who asked, "Do you have any real food? A banana?" Because everyone who wants to help him buys him McDonald's. Living in the middle of all this helps me to feel comfortable in all sorts of situations around all sorts of people. It changes my perception of the world simply by living in it. Pay attention to the things that may give you just a little bit more information so that you can change your perspective on things. The change may not be positive, but that's okay. The more information we have, the better informed we become, and that helps us make healthy decisions. Remember, it's never a bad day to learn something and broaden your horizons. My name is the Reverend Kathy Crosby, and there you have it, short and sweet.